Hello everyone, today I am going to make Gulab Jamoon. It is one of my favorite sweets ever, and this is how I make mine, and I hope that you all enjoy this recipe and you try it. As always, all these ingredients will be listed down below in the description, in the exact order in which I'm putting it together. And I really do hope that you all try it, and if you do, send me pictures. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is add your butter. And you just want to smush it together until it gets really nice and crummy. So smush, smush, smush. Okay, so this is the idea. You want to just make sure all that butter is really nicely blended together with your flour so it kind of looks greeny. Once you are finished doing that, at this point I like adding my cream of wheat and my powdered milk. Again, you want to just blend it all together. Next, I'm going to add my spices. The spices I'm using today is elaichi and cinnamon. Next, I am going to add a little pinch of my ginger. So I have my spatula. You know, so once your dough is holding really well together and it can form a nice ball like this, you're all set. So off to the next step. Okay, so I have my tray right here, and what I like to do is just take the size that I actually want my Gulab Jamoon to be, make them into little balls first. So you can practice, you can make one, and if this is the size that you're actually looking for, then you can go ahead and try to get all the balls in that same size. Okay, so I have made all my little balls here, and what I'm going to do is shape them into that Gulab Jamoon. So you can choose if you want them thinner or fatter. Okay guys, so I am finished rolling out my Gulab Jamoon and getting them into that shape that I really want, and they look so cute and chubby. Oh, you all are so cute and chubby. I am gonna fry you guys up, and I'm gonna make you even more chubby. Alright, so I'm so excited. So now the next step would be to fry these cuties up, and I'm going to heat up my oil, and I'll see you back in a little bit. Okay guys, I'm going to add my oil. my oil should be okay now. Sometimes I just like testing it, so I'll just break off a little piece of my gulab jamun and throw it into oil, and it looks just about ready. It's bubbling up and it's about to float up. So I'm gonna add all my little gulab jamuns to the pot. Using my spatula here to just turn them a little, and you want to keep your heat a little low because you want it to cook right through. But you don't want them to burn as well. Okay guys, so you all can see how cute they look in these cuties. They're getting so nice and golden brown, but I want them look a little bit more brown than this. And what I just kept doing was turning them ever so often because I don't want them to I'm afraid of it getting burnt. Alright guys, so I think right about here it's perfect. I love this color. So I'm gonna start taking my gulab jamun out of the pots. Okay guys, so the measurement for this Paag is very easy. So this will come together really quickly, and you don't want to leave it unattended for too long because it's going to form that crystal syrup very quickly. It's going to turn to that Paag that you're looking for to crystallize or gulab jamun very quickly. So keep an eye on your pot, do not leave it. I'm gonna give this a quick stir. I'm gonna add the rest of my ginger. Guys, so my Paag is boiling, but it's not the way that I want it. It has to look really cloudy and white. So this is exactly where I want it to be, and I can see that thread that I'm looking for as well. If I lift my spoon, I'm just seeing that thread. It's kind of bouncing back up, and you can see that thread. I hope you all can see it, but this is basically the idea. So this is going to be a real fast process, right? It's really not that hard. What I like to do, and it's so much easier to do this, I just dunk my gulab jamun in here really quickly. And you can do a little at a time. You have to be kind of quick with this. That way all would get evenly coated, and I just think it's a lot less work than having to throw it all on top of each other and turn in a bowl. So this is what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna just scoop them out and put them onto my tray. So I don't actually like a lot of sugar, like chunks of sugar or clumps of sugar on my kurma or gulab jamun or anything in particular. I really don't. But if you do at this point, okay, so you can leave it like as is, and when it dries, it would just have enough sugar coated on your gulab jamun. But if you actually like that sugar, clumpy sugar texture, then what you want to do is pour. You can, at this point, you can pour your Paag over your gulab jamun. So I'm going to show you guys what that would look like. take the rest and sort of drizzle it over your gulab jamun like this. And then you want to just keep turning them a little. You can give them a turn now and then. And what I like to do, I don't like leaving them on a tray that is full of sugar at the bottom, because then you would just get these big clumps of sugar. Sometimes I don't like that, so I would actually move them out from this tray, put it onto a clean tray, and it would actually get just evenly coated and not too much sugar clumped up together. Here's a good example of what I mean. It actually is getting very thick, and it's actually going to clump together and maybe stick to the tray. So that is why I like to remove them from the that pool of sugar and put them onto a clean tray and leave them to dry. Leave them to cool is what I mean. What I was also doing is just rolling them around in the sugar that was left over, so it has that kind of powdery, white, sugary texture. I do not know how to describe that, but yeah, once you actually move them around a little bit, you'll get that kind of, you know, white sort of look. You know, I love how that looks. I just don't like big clumps of sugar. So you can see what in these, they was resting here a little while, and you would see like this flat sort of look, because it was just sitting flat on the sugar. I don't like that. I like it to be kind of looking uniformed, and I don't like to see too much clumps, but a little, one or two is fine, but not too much. So here they are. Oh my god, they look so cute. I just want to eat you guys up.